Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of this channel. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, this issue of fake fertilizer that saw William Ruto's government get embarrassed locally has been seen even in the US. Now, William Ruto had gone to meet the Kenyans who are living in the US, and this meeting was conducted at Cobb's Galleria Center in Atlanta. So in that meeting, one Kenyan citizen talked about losing 250,000 on fake fertilizers. So Ruto was confronted with that question, a question which he never expected. Of course, there are so many other questions like corruption. There are so many questions from the political tensions in the country, but this particular question caught William Ruto off guard. Even though we know that he has a smart way of addressing it, he responded to the question smartly. But the point to note, ladies and gentlemen, is that that fake fertilizer crisis has literally embarrassed his government. So I want to take you to this video where this matter was raised, and before you do that, please like this video, because that is the only way you support the work of our channel. And you can also subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for making this channel grow, because without you this channel cannot be where it is.
There's a lady there. Yes, stand up lady there. You can stand up, madam. Yeah. Haya, uliza maswali boss.
I'm a diaspora farmer. In that I mean I do a lot of acreages in Narok for wheat. But I know, I'm not too sure, but I know it came to your attention that this planting season, I lost over 250,000 on fake fertilizer, which was sold to us by the National Cereal and Produce Board. So from your office and from the ministry that is standing in for agriculture, as farmers we are suffering on this end of getting things that really, I'm not sure if the government knows or the government has party to it, or what it is that you need to tell us.
Ruto knew very well that Kenyans in the diaspora had questions that needed to be answered. And before meeting Biden, Ruto had planned to meet the people living in the Kenyans who are living in diaspora, because they are also taxpayers. But the only difference between how Ruto responded to these people, in the diaspora,
for my refund,
Thank you very much.
The almost 100 bags I got for fake fertilizer.
I will answer you right away. Number one, we asked every farmer who bought fertilizer that was finally identified not to be good to register.
And how Ruto responds to local questions is a bit different. If I may take you to a certain scenario in Kenya, whereby Ruto was meeting the boda guys, and in that meeting, he had been confronted with some of those pledges, the pledges he made previously. One thing that I noticed is that he became quite mad. It's like he didn't want those people to ask him any kind of question. And the response that I saw there, first of all, was that he told that boda person that I also have my own things to do. That was a bit unexpected, but that's the response that he gave. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, our focus is on what Ruto was told, because this is something that has locally embarrassed him, to be honest, and that's why you find that there was some changes that saw Rigathi Gachagua being assigned a role in the agricultural sector, or at the agricultural ministry, and that meant that Mithika Linturi was going to be, somehow ceremonial. So going by William Ruto's directive to accord Rigathi Gachagua certain roles in the agricultural ministry, that move was self-explanatory, because if Ruto took those roles and gave them to Rigathi, roles which are supposed to be executed or exercised by CS Mithika Linturi. So, in a nutshell, Ruto was trying to tell us that I wanted to fire Mithika Linturi, but because someone insisted that he must stay on, then I've allocated that person those roles. I suspected something that was happening behind the scene. You see, because if you look at the moves of Rigathi, that's what preceded that move, is that he disappeared for, in so many state visits. So in what is being projected as 11 state events, he disappeared and never showed up in any of them. So this question that Ruto was confronted with from this Kenyan citizen living in diaspora, however much Ruto never expected it. But the point of concern, ladies and gentlemen, is that the way the Kenyan posed that question and he asked whether government was involved, that means that those people out there also believe that the government could have been involved. The best thing would have been to fire the CS. But you see, the blame has been apportioned to the NCPB, National Cereals and Produce Board, that they are the ones who are responsible for this mayhem. The best thing would have been Ruto firing the CS. Maybe that would have sent a good picture to the Kenyans living in diaspora, because based on what they said, especially from the question and the answers, the question itself is telling us that those people still believe that the government, some people in government could have had a hand in this fake fertilizer crisis. Of course, Mithika Linturi is off the hook here in this matter, and the blame has been apportioned to the NCPB, just like I've explained. So if the blame has been apportioned to NCPB, it simply means that the government is vindicating itself from this mess, even when there are still investigations going on. DCI is already investigating this matter, but it's just a matter of time before the truth comes out, and I think when that time comes, we shall know what really transpired. But right now, the feeling by the people in the US, Kenyans living in the US, has been explained in that statement that was released by the concerned citizen. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this embarrassment that was witnessed there at the Cobbs Galleria Center in Atalanta? Just go below the comment section and you can just offer your reaction regarding the same. So perhaps if you're watching this video and not subscribed, please take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.